Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nayan Defru. I am joining the annual Vlogmas tradition this year to bring you my take on preparation for the Christmas season and the year ahead. I'm doing it a little non-traditional. Number one, I am vegan. So I'm gonna be sharing some vegan recipes and what I do with my family in the kitchen, preparing for the holidays. I've been vegan for about 3 years. My kids are not vegan though, so it's gonna be interesting seeing how we prepare for the holidays. What I am doing this year is starting the month off with a juice detox. And I know when I told a number of my friends I was gonna do a juice detox, they were like, why? Why do it at Christmas time? And I said, why not, right? As an entrepreneur, most of you know, or those who've been following me know that I'm the founder of Zolani Beauty. Yes, Face by Zolani. And I do a number of other entrepreneurial pursuits. So as we look towards the new year, we're always thinking of how do we, close the books, get everything right, and get our minds ready, get our vision intact to really tackle the new year. This year, I'm also doing the same thing for my body. I thought, why not start ahead of time instead of going into the new year, making New Year's resolutions and saying, this is what my plan is for the year at the beginning of the year. Why not go into the year ready and ready to run? So that's my goal. Also, I've had some health challenges which have really been fixed by changes in my diet, which was the primary reason why I went vegan. I had high blood pressure from preeclampsia after giving birth to my children, and that has normalized when I changed my diet from a regular American diet, African diet, to vegan. All right, so I'm off blood pressure medications. I'm super excited about that. And I said I want to take it up a notch because I've been feeling a little bit lethargic. I've been tired, been running really hard, like in business-wise this year. And I think it's just time to reset, refocus, and go into the year with a new level of clarity. So I'm big about personal development, mindset, and everything. And I figure it's time to do that for my body as well. And usually when I fast or do a detox, that really is a game changer for me. So I have never juiced this much. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 containers here. I started juicing right around midnight, so to really make this authentic. And as I've been, in this lifestyle change, I'm also doing some other things like composting. So I have 3 bins of compost from all of the pulp that came. My hair's getting stuck here. From all of the pulp that came from the fruit. I'm going to show you some videos and pictures of that. And when I did actually finish juicing, I took out some of the pulp and I froze it, labeled it and froze it. In different batches based on whatever fruit I did. So like this is citrus and cucumber. I did my oranges and cucumbers, oranges, lime and cucumber together. This is pineapple and turmeric. Kind of didn't do them together, but kind of batched them together. My goal is to make flavored water because I'm doing no additional sugar, but kind of use these as infusions. So this is turmeric and apple. I have a couple different ones here. So I have like 10 or 11 here that came from the pulp from my juicer. I was using a Breville juicer, and you'll see it in the video. And I'll talk about the juicer and my experience with the juicer in the course of the video. Now, this is my first time juicing this much. I would juice for my family. I'm a mom, I have 2 kids, and I would just, make a green juice in the morning. So maybe like this much juice at the most. I have never made this much juice. So it was a big challenge and definitely made me think I want to try some new juicers because I was looking at the quality of the pulp and I've been looking at some new juicers online. So maybe that's something we'll be looking at for gifts this holiday season. So let me know in the comments what you're thinking about doing for the Christmas season. I will be sharing some content on makeup. I live in Washington State, so I'm going to be showing you what happens, what events happen around here. It's a beautiful place to be. We've had snow yesterday and today, which is rare for this time of year. But we have some beautiful parades and beautiful places to go, and I'll be taking on that journey with myself and the kids. All right, so my daughter saw this and said, "Mommy, why are you carrying around a bottle of throw up?" You'll get to meet her. She's funny. Now, one thing I had all these bottles and stuff because I've been juicing in the past, but I have a nice, where is that? Okay. So I had all these bottles because I've been juicing in the past and would always look to store it and store it effectively. But I found this cute little lid. It's by Eyelids and it works for your mason jars. I'm going to probably drink all of this in the next 2.5 days and I'll be juicing some more. But what I like about this is you can take off your mason jar lids, right? And then you can put the lid right onto the mason jar, and then you have a portable drink, right? It fits on this size mason jar, probably, yeah, not the smaller ones. I found this at Walmart, so you can definitely check out Eyelids. I love it. I love it because it just makes carrying your juice around easier. And I will be keeping you up with my progress in the course of this Vlogmas season and Christmas season, what changes I'm feeling in my body. So that being said, let's get into juicing. Okay, here I'm just putting my juicer together. It's a Breville fountain juicer. I've had it for a long time. These are just some oranges, fruit and vegetables that I'm going to be juicing. Tangerines, beetroot, pomegranate. I ended up not using the pomegranate though. Turmeric, pineapple, cucumbers, spinach. Use whatever you have and whatever you like, So I am using lemons, lime, apple. A note though, these are my mason jars. The apples, I got them from a local store and they have this section where they have imperfect produce and they'll bag up, like larger quantities of stuff that may be bruised or, obviously still edible. So it's a great place to shop and you get a bunch of stuff for like $1. All right, I use fruit wash, salt water, baking soda to clean off the fruit. Chop them up, core it. I'm going to try to plant that crown. It'll be my first time trying that, but this is me dicing up the pineapple, just nice big chunks because everything can go through that juicer. And this is the prepared fruit. Everything is looking really good. I don't take the skin off the turmeric. It stains, so I'm just like, whatever. As long as it's nice and clean, I think it's good to go. All right, juicing. For the spinach, I generally like the other type of spinach, like the long leaves, bigger leaves. This is good too, obviously. It's just a bit harder to manage for juicing. So, putting it through the chute and running it through. That's it. Just make it like a fist full of it and then run it through the chute. It just looks so rich. Like that green is such a beautiful green. Such a beautiful green. Actually, like one of the greens we have at Zolani Beauty called Swamp. Everyone loves that green. The pulp was my issue. It's not very dry. It's actually really wet. So I put it in a pot and I'm going to saute it. That's going to go with our next serving of fufu. For the kids at least, because I am detoxing and I'm just going to be drinking the juice. Look at that green goodness. So beautiful. Running the pineapple through it now. And because I took out the pulp of the spinach, I have the pineapple pulp separate. Just distributing it so every cup has a little bit of green in it, and then I will run the rest of the fruit through it. Now, you don't have to do it that way. You can have all greens and then do your colors differently. I was just mixing it all up. That's my preference. I love seeing turmeric come through it though. It's just this beautiful golden yellow. It's so beautiful. It's like an incredible sunset, you know? It's a painting. Alright, so juicing the citrus stuff alongside the cucumber, and I did that intentionally because again I'm going to use that to infuse my water, and I like it to stand on its own. The pineapple I'll use for water again, and here you can see again it's wet. It's super wet, it's not dry, and there are better juicers out there, masticating juicers. This is a centrifugal juicer, so that may be part of the reason why, but you know, it's doing what it needs to do right now, and I'm grateful for it. But there are more options the more we know. There was a time this was the only juicer that we were aware of out there, so I like this juicer. It served me really well, but time for something new. All right. Oh, I love seeing the beetroot come through. It's that beautiful, beautiful red. And that is really pretty much all the fruit I juiced. I just make sure to fill it all the way to the top if I'm putting it in the fridge. If in the freezer, leave about an inch so it expands as it freezes. It's brushing off that foam, putting a lid on, snapping it closed, and it's good to go. All right, so that was amazing. That was a lot of, noise and, cutting up fruit and everything. I hope you're inspired to put yourself first. A lot of times we talk about self-care, and this is taking care of your body is also a form of self-care, and you can do it through, one juice a day. You don't have to do a detox, one green drink a day, because it's super, super packed with all the phytonutrients and the goodness of the fruit and vegetables that we probably would not be able to eat in the course of 2 to 3 days. For example, in this batch, I have 6 10-ounce bags of spinach, right? I doubt that I would eat that much spinach in 2 days, but I have all the goodness of the spinach in here. I have beetroot and all the other stuff you saw, and I just think it's a great way to really, reset, refresh, refocus. In the comments, please tell me what you're doing for the holidays. How are you taking care of yourself? And what are you doing with your family? I'd love to hear that. Please make sure you come back every day. I'm going to be posting a video on my journey the next 25 days. I'm going to be doing some giveaways. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and I will see you in the next video. Happy holidays.